Hello and welcome to Talking WoW Plays World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. My name is Tom. That over there is Marty. And we are on a journey to level 60 without dying. And, well, so far, so good. Here we are in the wetlands. And, well, I'm a paladin and I'm level 23. And here you can see, without a lovely mark on their head to help indicate what character is which, is Marty the hunter. Oh, there we go. How did that happen? Just amazing how these things just automatically pop up. And we are joined by Beatrice the Bear, our elite bear from Lochmoden. And, well, there we go. That's my introduction. Hello, Marty. We've got. I mean, don't put it on the chicken. That's just, the chicken can't help us. It's just there for...
It's important though. It's our good luck charm.
Morale chicken. So yeah, here we are, Marty. We're back. We are probably looking at the bard below here. Got some nice rested XP again because, well, we haven't been playing, which I think is becoming as the server goes wild. As you know, I think this is becoming
a duo.
Yeah, it's a duo. No, that won't be us because you're ahead of me on levels. But yeah, this new strategy of not playing, smart, isn't it? You can't die if you're not playing, and you're getting rested XP in the time being. I don't think that's actually a strategy we are intentionally doing. We are just have a lot on, and we're still trying to keep committed to this as well, which we will be. We'll see it through, but it's a bit like the turtle running the race here, and we know it's slow, we know it's steady, but again, could be part of a strategy that we are discovering.
Yes.
So what are you doing sort of in between when we parked up last time? Because we don't do any leveling, we don't earn any XP, but usually we call it admin, don't we?
We do. What have I been doing? I have obviously gone back and gotten my skills and stuff like that, and realized that I had something called a small spell in my spell book called multi-shot, so I can actually shoot multiple targets at once. So yeah, got that in there. A few upgrades to some of the other spells, and then just some auction housing.
Well, that is a good point that you make about learning new skills, because you know what? I think in all my admin, I actually didn't do that.
I don't think I did.
I don't think I did.
You don't need them.
No, wait. No, I'm only level 23. I don't have new skills.
So yeah, I did the 22 ones because we gained 2 levels last stream. So
right, yes, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'm unsure. Now I'm unsure if I learned new skills. I don't think I did, but maybe I can go get those when we hit 24. That might be a good idea. Hey, Sharks, how you doing? Yeah.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Yes, we're live again doing the hardcore. So happy to have you here. It's good to see you. Like the rock emojis as well. Just, let's do this. Let's rock. So yeah, we'll check that out. Anything else you're doing? Making some gold or?
No, not currently. I think unless you know something that I have forgotten about, then I think that's it.
Well, again, I'm talking about that I forgot to learn my skills, I think. But I did go to the Paladin Trainer to respec. I spent a shiny gold to basically change my points around, and I've just put them all into protection now, and I've learned Blessing of Kings, so that means 10% stat bonus for everyone.
Yay! Beatrice is loving that.
Yeah, that's
since Beatrice is the one carrying us. So yeah. That's
not literally, because we don't want to hurt Beatrice's back, but yeah, it's a good bear, solid tank. How's the hardcore going? It's going well. Yeah, we haven't played for a week, so we have
we are not dead.
We're dead. Imagine that. Like, you had to log in within a certain amount of time, or your
You need-
characters
yeah, you
did
need-
die.
Yeah, you need to feed them, right? So you need to log in. Give
Oh
them
my
some
god!
food.
Ultimate Warcraft survival mode. You need to like feed and drink, sleep. You know, get the balance right. I mean, that could be a whole new server there, Marty. But yeah, no, it's going well. We gained 2 levels last week. We're probably looking to maybe do something similar today or get close to that, which is nice when you have full rested XP. It really helps to speed that along. So yeah, I think that's about it. I tidied up my bags. I made some potions. I can make woolen bandages. Well, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it.
All right. So I have made a little plan, or at least I have an idea for a plan, because I couldn't make it without you. So first of all, I noticed that there are a few more quests around that have popped up in this place. So maybe we can run around quickly, gather them up. I have a feeling though that they might be a little bit out of our level right now. But we do have one quest that we need to go deliver at the Green Warden. See what that gives. We still need to find the Murloc, and I have done a little bit of research, so I roughly know he can spawn a few different places, but it's not too dangerous. It's not too far into Murloc land.
Murloc land. I'm not going
So
there.
So maybe you can finish those 2 up in the wetlands, and then we can return, maybe via a big city, so you can check if you actually have your skills or not. Go back to Redridge, because all those quests that we had that were orange and red, they are now yellow.
They were all yellow. That's true, they are. All right, well, that sounds like a plan. You've been doing your research there, Marty. So, yeah, lead on. Where are these new quests that have popped up? We're currently in the wetlands.
Oh,
hello.
it's kind of cold here.
Frosty.
No, stay away from those level 34. But yeah, in here, in this small building to the left, also called a castle, fortress, whatever.
I mean, I would say that's a quite large building, actually.
Yeah.
Just to disagree with you there, you know.
What can I do for you?
Speak of Captain Stoutfist. Okay.
Yep. And
they totally use this keep model like everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah.
It's just like so familiar. Red Jack.
You need something?
Yep.
Theramore? Bloody hell.
See you later.
Theramore? Like getting a Theramore quest at 23?
Really, let me quickly find my map. I've saved a bookmark this time around. What is Theramore? Theramore is 35.
Dustwallow Marsh. That's Dustwallow Marsh. What were they?
Yeah, it's
what were they
35.
thinking?
So maybe not go there quite yet.
I mean, imagine you had no idea about this.
I mean,
just
to
like-
be. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, hey, hardcore character, who is level 23, you should definitely head over to Dustwallow Marsh and see what's going on over there.
It's even a green quest for us right now. It's a little bit crazy, yeah. But to be
What?
fair, back in it's green now, that quest for us. So I don't really know. It sounds.
She'll start you on
it
your
sounds-
Kalimdor adventure.
Yeah. So
No, I'm
I will
curious
say
about
though. Yeah, but I'm not.
I'm
I
not.
I will say though that back in those days, I started out as an undead, and I ventured. You know, you're starting in what's it called up there, Tisful Glade, and I did venture into the Western Plaguelands just to see what was in there, and I got killed horribly. And some random other player ran up to me. I was like, "What the hell are you doing here, dude? You are not supposed to be here at all." And I was like, "Yeah, no." Freaking! I know. I just found out, but I was just exploring, and yeah.
Oh,
and he
I
sent
think,
me
I
back.
think we all did that. We all did that for sure.
Yeah, he sent me back.
Oh, look, here's a book about the dragonflights.
Charge of the Dragonflights. Yeah.
Look, the expansion was named. It was foreshadowed. The word dragonflight, you know.
Yeah. So anyway, I think nothing here really changed our plan. I think we should go find Gobbler and take his head, and then deliver those two
Righto.
quests.
Let's go take Gobbler's head then. Paladin buffs for you. Paladin buffs for everyone. Oh, and by the way,
Huh?
just as we're streaming this, happy first of the month. It's new
Oh yeah.
adventure log day.
Trading post.
New trading post, which I was just shocked that it's October now. Because
Yeah.
I logged in, because I looked at my clock and I go, oh, it's just past the hour. I'll go do a time rift. And I logged in and then I was like, oh, I've already got 300 attendees this month already. And I was like, oh my god, it's October. When did that happen?
I mean, I guess the clue was that the Oktoberfest event just started like last week.
I mean, that's true.
but
Then
yeah, no, it's crazy this year. Where has it gone?
And also, we'll be getting ready for the Hallow's End event as well. The new revamped Hallow's End.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see what they've done with that.
I still don't have the Headless Horseman's mount.
Really?
Nope.
One of the ones I actually do have.
All those years. Not that it really feels like it matters to me anymore because, like, I don't really use ground mounts that much.
It's true. I think I'll just do like a reconnaissance thing because I can
You
track.
do that.
I can track.
Well, that mount can also fly though as well, can't it? Just saying that, but
Can it? Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. I suppose it can. But it doesn't have dragon riding abilities.
no, that horse does not have dragon riding abilities
No.
yet.
So, Gobbler should be in the southern parts of this swamp. Like, probably, if you look at the map, like that's this small island we're on right now, and then the one to the north. It's around it's around here, I believe.
Okay. I mean, we can just like edge our
can
way
just-
forward if you want.
Yeah, just kill some stuff.
There's a herb over here as well, you know, so that always gets me excited.
Oh no! Beatrice was. What was it called? That ability? Stunned,
wasn't it?
gouged. Yeah.
Gouged again?
Yeah.
So there's supposed to be a herb here. Why can't I see it? Oh, there it is. Why can't I see it? It's right in front of my face. Failed attempt. Oh, it's happening. Didn't it happen last time where I kept saying, oh, I keep hearing a cat crying. Hang on, let me check my door. It's definitely this so music. There's just some ambient
Yeah.
that's like a little. There's a. Oh, it's locked. Never mind. I think we just gotta push forward, right? And then. Or.
I mean, we don't need to push forward because it should be around here. That's the thing, but I just don't know if.
But wasn't there like some mechanics where you had to just kill mobs until it spawned? Almost.
And that's what I'm thinking actually.
Let's take a look. Let's like head over this way a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. No, never mind.
I just want to stay clear of that camp to our left.
Oh yeah, I would say like let's not engage with any camps, but there's plenty of patrollers I think we can just pick off while we're hanging around here, you know.
Yeah.
I also noticed my chest piece is level 8, so I'd really like to get an upgrade for that at some point. You know, if the RNG gods are listening, if you'd just like to, you know, drop me a new chest piece, that'd be swell. Consider myself gouged. The great thing about Classic, isn't it? You just not being sure if you actually are in the right place, and sometimes just spending a bit of time in an area and maybe it's not correct.
Yeah. The thing is, you don't really know because it's not, unless you're using add-ons, it's not on the map. Like these days, you just follow the marker around and
you don't think about it.
No.
Oh, I was like, oh, I see a different one over there, but that's a Gnoll, so.
Yeah. This would have been a perfect place for Gobbler to hang out, I find. This looks like, you know...
Yeah, it looks like, you know, lounging in some bones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I just had a new chest drop, but it's no good.
It's a grey one.
Yeah, my brocade vest. But yeah, I'm just happy to kill things, you know.
Yeah, just get some of that. Get some of that rested XP for good use.
I mean, I think that was like the way to play this, right? It was as you're making your way to a quest, just kill everything you see, as you do.
Yeah. Yep. Because rested XP doesn't work on quests anyway, so you want to use it on kills. So.
And it ain't pretty, but you know it's effective.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's
those warriors.
Sorry, I'm just reading the quest again. One of these Murlocs gobbler skulks with the other blue gill Murlocs. So is this?
Yeah.
Oh,
these are all blue gills.
They're all blue gill. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
And Harry's merchants along the road, and then retreating to the safety of a nearby Murloc hovel. So I guess these are hovels. Do you think it's closer to the road? Like, how far are we away from the road?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. We shouldn't be too far off the road, which we are on right now. It is on these, first few islands closest to the road when you look at the map.
Okay.
So it should be around here.
Have we tried over here?
Nope.
Sometimes I feel like I see a Murloc that just looks a little bit bigger than the rest, but it's just my
Yeah,
imagination.
it's the warriors. I keep seeing them as well. Oops, something just spawned right next to us or came out of the bush. Not really sure which one.
Out of the hovel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is quite...
Gobbler.
Where?
Right here.
There. Yeah. Nice. Look at that. Keep you stunned so you don't run away. Alright. Gobbler's head in my pocket.
There we go. Let's
Ooh,
get
it's all
back to
slabby.
the road. Let's get back to the road. And then
You know
I don't
what?
even know where we picked this quest up.
No, I'm not sure. I wonder how much money in Azeroth the dry cleaners make for, you know, people leaving in their traveler satchels. Just, you know, yeah, I was out doing the Murloc quest today. Could you clean this up for me? It's like, oh god, it stinks.
We also remember to open those thick-shelled clams.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
taking up space.
Yeah.
Do you want any of the clam meat, or are you good?
Tangy clam meat. I don't think I need that yet, at least. No, I don't have a recipe for that. But I am also slowly getting to a point where I'm thinking about ditching cooking, because I think we are leveling
Yeah, we're getting...
past it too fast.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine even that sentence, that we are leveling too fast.
We gotta slow down.
Yeah. It did say Manifal Harbor. Is it on the other side? Did I go the wrong way around? Oh, it's over here. I didn't.
In
it was
retail,
at the
you
back.
wouldn't really think, you know, if you complete a quest, you wouldn't rush back to go hand it in. You'd just get everything
Yeah.
completed in the area and do that. But here, because of follow-ups and things,
Well met. Be
you
careful.
sort of want to, because like we got a follow-up here, and now we might be able to do this as well. So,
Yeah.
For the Alliance.
but it's one of those venture deeper into Murloc civilization.
I'm kind of thinking that sure I want to do it, but I think I want to wait. I think I want to go back, stick to the plan, because
Let's do it.
I think a few more an additional level or two would not be a bad idea.
The Murlocs aren't going anywhere, Marty.
Exactly.
I was like, oh, there's a chest here. Got really
Yeah, me
excited.
too. I was like, ooh,
I mean, there is a chest there, but you can't loot it.
there is no, sadly. Oh. So now the big question is, we need to go to the dam to deliver our quest.
The dam.
So, yeah. So is it faster to fly
What quest are we
there
having?
and run? The Lockmodan Dark Thread looms.
That's to do with... That's a Lockmodan quest, though. So we're going
Yeah.
back there?
Yeah. So, but I'm asking the question: It's probably faster to fly to Lockmodan and then run back up to the dam than actually running all the way, isn't it?
I thought we were handing in the Green Warden quest.
Oh yeah, we're doing that. You're right. We're doing that on the way. Completely forgot about that already.
It's alright, I was like... I thought this was the plan, but also, you know, I don't really listen to you, so it could have totally been wrong.
You don't listen to me either. Maybe that's an issue. Oh, you can just
Wait.
run ahead. I can always keep up.
Oh, okay. That's right, I forgot.
So just stick to the road. I'll just go grab this leather.
Splitting up.
Splitting the party. Always a great idea.
Well, level 17, that's a bit low, isn't it, to be around here?
Not when you're Daredevil. And we aren't, so...
Yeah, I don't have, like, too much memories of quests in here, like in the wetlands. Because I think after a while, it does just feel very bleak, doesn't it? I think last week I was praising this zone, actually, saying like,
You were.
you know what? I always had this impression of this place being quite depressing, but I think it was a welcome change.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really one of my favorite zones, but I don't really like swamps in real life either, so maybe that's why.
I'm not a fan of swamps in real life, so... Well, I think, yeah, swamps, like Swamp of Sorrows and stuff like that, right? It's just...
Mm-hmm. I really like snowy zones, though. And I like snow. Well, I like snow in real life as well, when it's, you know, nice and puffy on the road and stuff like that, but I don't like it when it's actually snowing. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay. You don't like it when it's snowing? You mean like
well,
blizzarding,
if it's like just a easy snow, nothing. It's more like when it really picks up and there's a lot of snow and it's windy and stuff like that. That's not nice.
That's a blizzard. Yeah, we don't like blizzard. So yeah, no, that gentle snowfall where it's like really calm. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, when it gets stormy, blizzardy, and also like icy on the roads, not a fan of that.
No.
People always seem to, I don't know, it feels like desert zones as well, or like people are either love them or hate them.
Yeah. I don't know.
I always found like when I was playing Diablo 3 or something, I don't know, just the desert zones were always just like, not a desert zone. And even, I don't know, just even in other games like Sonic the Hedgehog and Super Mario, I don't know, I just always felt like, oh no, not a desert zone. Same with like an underwater zone, it just fills me with a bit of dread.
Yeah.
Although at least in World of Warcraft, when they put in an underwater zone, they didn't make it so like you had to go get oxygen bubbles every 15 seconds or something like that. I mean, they did at the start until you learned how to breathe underwater, but
yeah. Speaking of underwater zones and stuff, have you ever played Subnautica?
I haven't. I've obviously heard about it and seen a bit of it.
It is so good. I was really surprised how captivated I got by that game. I will also say, for me at least, it's also scary, so freaking scary.
Yeah, it's atmospheric, isn't it? And
it's very atmospheric.
And it's a game where you're on your own in the abyss, which well, are you ever really alone? And that's
the thing is,
isn't it?
Yeah. The thing is, one thing is that there's a lot of scary sounds around, and it's usually, monsters. You learn which monsters have which sounds and stuff like that. But the most scary thing to me is actually not when you're swimming around and you can see stuff, like you can see the bottom, you can see. Don't go too close to those, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at my map and I suddenly.
The most scary part is actually not when you can see stuff around, like you can see plant life and stuff like that. The most scary part to me was at some point you need to go really, really deep and you just sailed into nothingness. There's just water around you. You cannot see hills, you cannot see fauna, you cannot see any fish, you cannot see anything. And that going into nothingness, holy crap, that was freaking me out so freaking out.
What's it? Because when there's nothing there, it's a blank canvas, right? So then your mind takes over, like it starts
Maybe.
filling in what is actually there.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
if you're hearing like those audio sounds as well, like you're just waiting for the bad thing to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, perhaps something like that. Isn't it around here? I'm a little bit lost right now, I have to say. I feel like it's behind a hill or something.
I was
isn't it?
trusting you. I was
Yeah.
trusting you. I feel like it was more to the west.
Maybe we'll just go actually do like the good old trick, go on top of this hill so we can see where we are. Oh.
You got aggro?
Yeah, ran into a well. Yeah, it might be a little bit more to the west, actually.
Yeah, like this way a bit more.
Closer to that herb.
Yeah, closer to this herb that I definitely need.
Oh, another 16.
Oh,
He was lucky.
Number 60 called Lucky, yeah. It's just like a conveyor belt of people getting to level 60 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's that debuff? Oh, fire resistance reduced by 13. That probably would suck. Although, if you have 0 fire resistance, can you get minus? Because it still says 0, but it also says minus 13, so... I don't know if you can get negative resistance
I
here.
guess then
There's
I think you can. There it is. Yeah. Then you just become vulnerable.
It's not what you want around here in these parts. Ooh, I think I've... So last time out, we had a blue drop. I think that was last time out?
Yeah.
One of the last times out. And I sold it on the auction house for, I think, 4 gold.
Nice.
Pretty nice. A level 18 rare cloth belt.
Okay, so there's a follow-up to this.
Crude flints. Where did those from?
Moss hides gnolls. Some other gnolls and moss hide mongrels. And I guess we could just stick around to do that because that's just close by here.
Yeah, let's do that.
So,
Let's clear some gnolls out.
let's track some humanoids then.
I love how just being a dwarf, you just... You know, it's just a small body of water, but it's literally up to my nose.
Yep.
Oh, I heard stealth. Must have been a rogue. I might be allergic to rogues. I think I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh, wait. I just reread it. The flints are borne by the moss hides, except the smaller ones. Gnolls and mongrels. So it's actually not the ones we're looking for.
Oh.
So maybe, is it the ones to the right, to the east, maybe then, actually?
You're enjoying walking today, aren't you, Marty? Just
I
running,
am.
giving us a little leg stretch.
It's, that's the issue with not having any help besides memory and stuff. But I mean, we know that there are loads of gnolls to the east because we fought them last time.
Oh, we did, yeah.
So that's why I'm like considering just going there, because if it's not the smaller ones, then I'm pretty sure those are the larger ones. It would make sense at least.
Things making sense in
I
WoW
mean,
Classic? Come on,
Yeah,
Marty.
a lot of things made sense because you had to figure things out on your own. There's not like a built-in marker that tells you where to go, so you had to read the quest lines and make sense out of it.
WoW Classic was just Secrets of Azeroth.
This area is called Musshide Fen. I think we're onto something here.
A lead. There's fen dwellers, but it's not fen dwellers we need.
It's not gnolls. It's not a gnoll, so no.
It's not a no. Speaking of things we did this week as well, we started new characters in retail, didn't we?
We did?
Because we wanted a little break from playing hardcore sometimes.
Yep.
And yeah, no, I was thinking about that. Was it yesterday or Friday? Because you rolled. Oh my god! Look at what is a fen runner?
Yeah.
Moves very fast. Because you started a monk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I decided, with all the druid stuff coming up, Emerald Dream might be a good time to level another druid. Just start again, I boosted one to level 50 about 6 months ago and I didn't play it, and then I tried to play it and I just felt so detached from it that I was like, I just want to start one from fresh. Build that attachment up a little bit. Oh, chest. Very nice.
Yeah.
Anything good in there? Melon juice.
A lot of potions.
A lot of potions. So yeah, wanted to level up a druid, and we got to level 10, didn't we? And decided, hey, let's jump into some dungeons. You basically said to me, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to tank, heal, or DPS? And I don't know. I was like, I want to get out of my comfort zone a little bit and do some healing.
And did you get out of your comfort zone?
I did. I feel like I went very far outside of my comfort zone because I haven't probably healed any content, like 5-man in a dungeon for about 15 years. Like probably in Classic, I think I did some. Oh, crude flint. So we are on the right track here.
Yep, I got one earlier.
So we jumped in there, and these dungeons aren't hard. I'm not gonna like build up anything that's false here, but I was like, only had a couple of abilities, and we went into like one of the wings in Maradon, and Marty was supposed to be the tank, but this rogue just went in and started pulling everything, which it's fine, whatever. So I was just like focusing on them, and I was like selecting them with like my F1 buttons and casting my abilities and feeling a bit stressed of it. Like this is hard work. And at one point Marty died, and Marty kept saying like, I'm not getting enough heals, and I was like, I know, I'm really trying here. Like I don't know, I'm just struggling. I'm just not used to this. I'm so rusty or something. And after we did the dungeon, Marty's like, oh yeah, I saw how you were healing, and well, you didn't say it was wrong, but you're like, here's how you can pretty much do this a lot better. And he showed me the like mouse over healing, and it just changed everything.
Yeah, it's interesting how small changes can just, either make things worse or better, or easier for you. And I do think that at least I'm a big fan of the built-in UI because you can set a lot of stuff up, so it makes things easier for you. And it also, when it's patch day, it doesn't break for you, which some stuff might do when add-ons aren't updated and stuff like that. So yeah, just those small
Yeah,
changes
no,
can do
I
wonders.
definitely try to use as minimal add-ons as possible, just because I don't want to have all that set up. You know, if I like go on a new computer or something like that. So like I'm like, if I can do it in game without getting an add-on, I'll try and do it.
Yeah.
Oh hey Drake, 1 level from 60. Oh my goodness, congratulations.
Ooh, nice. So, do you have any quests left, or is it the good old farming?
Just grinding it out.
Yeah.
This mage is AoE farming. Got some quests up. Where are you leveling? Where are you finishing up? What was 15? It's usually a plague lands or something, isn't it? Or
I think so.
winter spring. Oh yeah, winter spring.
Oh yeah, that's right. Winter Spring, a zone that is often forgotten, I find.
A zone you probably like as well, Marty, because it's snowy.
I do like it, yeah.
And what are your plans when you get to level 60? Just gonna retire, or are you gonna start gearing up? Funny, I saw a few, I mean not funny, but I saw a few videos this week from Hardcore Realms, Marty, of guilds that were raiding. So there was, I think, 2 separate incidents. One in Zul'Gurub, I think it was a Korean guild, and there was also another guild doing, was it AQ20 maybe? And they just had devastating, like a mistake, and it like wiped out most of the raid team. And it's just like, well, we complained about, getting to a new character and gearing that up. Imagine just the process being, well, now you got to level up a whole new character and gear it up before we can do the raid again. I just couldn't wrap my head around that. Like, I think if you're like being a raiding guild on a hardcore server, that, like, hands down, that is just the most hardcore thing in Warcraft that you could possibly do, I think.
Yeah. Oh, the mongrels. We just been killing a few of those. We don't actually need those except for XP.
Oh, I tried to buff your chicken.
Over here. Oh, that's a fen runner. We can grab that one.
This mage has found their spot, haven't they?
Yeah.
You're gonna max professions, and then you only need to max fishing. Oh, not too shabby then. Imagine you like get to 60 and you're out fishing somewhere and you die. Just fishing related death.
Don't we know someone who had that? Oh, that's an upgrade actually. Some better shoulders.
Oh, very good.
Look at this. They're actually leather, they're not cloth.
Ooh, yeah. And imagine you go like AFK and your cat jumps on your keyboard, hits auto run, submerges you in the water and drowns you or something. That would just be like cats to do that.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it has happened that my previous cat that she jumped on the PC case and turned off the computer.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Like, also, I just find cats love to, rub up against things. So like when my cat's always like around my old PC that I had, the power button was like on the side of the base. So I
Alright.
always imagined like she was just gonna rub her head against it and turn it off. She never did, but I was always like, "Hey, you get away from that." Oh, a guy in your guild died from a lag spike at level 60.
Oh no.
I mean, I don't know. I mean that would be tough to take. I couldn't imagine that. That's a pretty busy camp there.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Is it mongrels we
So-
need?
No, it's the mongrels we don't need. It's the Mossite Gnolls and Mossite mongrels we don't need.
Ah.
So it's everything else, and I'm sort of like, this spot only has these things.
Well,
so
there are more gnolls
where?
beside the murlocs, right?
Yeah,
Which is
which
probably
is sort of where we were headed. But I just felt like those would be the gnolls and mongrels.
I mean, we could
You
kill our
want
way
to-
back there, or
Run all the way over there. I mean, we can do that. I mean, I think we already did start out with saying this is the big running episode, and it's slowly
Did we
turning
say
into
that?
it. I mean, it was mentioned.
Isn't that just every episode though?
I guess it is.
Gotta get used to running around. Gotta get used to just periods of nothingness happening.
If only I had aspect of the pack.
Is that level 40?
I think so. Though I think it should be level 30, because at 40, well, I don't know.
You get
Maybe
a mount.
maybe you can't afford the mount. But still,
Do you think you should get a little speed buff for walking on roads?
yeah.
Change the stream title to Hiking with Thom and Marty.
Yep.
Did you pack enough water, Marty?
I mean, I think I did. Cheers.
Water break?
Stay hydrated.
Ah, refreshing spring water. My favorite. What level are these over here? 27, okay.
26, 27.
Oof. Carry on. So actually was it last week we were talking about the Dragon Maw a little bit? And I was asking, are they part of the Horde?
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, no, they're not. But I think they were. They were aligned with the Horde at some point.
I really don't remember anymore.
Just because I'm
I have to admit.
reading Day of the Dragon, and they mention like the Dragon Maw sort of in the same breath as the Horde. In Kata,
In cats, yeah. Go on.
I was saying, in Kata they became part of Thrall's Horde.
Okay. Fen runners. This is looking good. It's just a large camp though. Let me
I heard you like large camps.
have a better look at this.
Can you mark stuff up when you're doing that?
I can. Or maybe, yeah, I can. So I'm thinking of grabbing this one.
Yeah, I think you can pull that one.
I think This one, the X is a big maybe. He's very close to the other, so I don't think. I think some of the others might come, but I think this one out here actually right now should be able to be pulled. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Here we go.
There's a few other ones wandering around as well.
Yeah. I mean, what are they? 22. Let's check the levels in them because we have taken out camps of 3 before. But
It's just because they can run. So that's the only issue. I
yeah,
think.
that's the issue. Well, they are 4 actually. Sorry, he ran far away from that camp.
Yep.
So. Concussion shot. Go.
I love this how we're like, you know, thematically we're luring them behind this tree and killing them. And you know the other camp people at the camp are like, oh, what's going on here?
Take the cast out first, then cross, and then we'll end on.
I think we
The
could
big
clear. Well, isn't there? There's also.
You want to clear the maybe do it the safe way.
Yeah. Like if we don't have to kill camps, I would say. At least thin out the population around it.
Yeah.
Hey, good elf. This is your wool farming area. Well, we're here and we're gonna capitalize your market.
Alright. Let's go in and kill that caster first.
Sil, thank you for the subscription. And good morning. It is still good morning.
Ooh, good old multi-shot.
That's right.
I tried it. It worked.
These aren't actually doing too much damage, are they?
No, they're just freaking fast when they run. I think that's the thing with them.
How are you doing, Sil? What have you been up to? In the lands of Azeroth, have you been playing much? Because I know you're a big fan of the hardcore rule set before it became an official server. Oh, the COVID. That's right. It sucks because it seems like there's like new waves of it going around and just hearing people catching it again.
I don't want to hear that like literally a month before I'm going to visit you guys.
I mean, germs be germs, right? Good Elf says, Gnolls drop wool quite nicely. Unfortunately, I died yesterday, so starting again only 10. Oh no!
Oh no.
What have you rolled now? Good Elf says, start again with jabs at work. I work in the NHS. Yeah, I'm sure, and I'm sure you'll know exactly what's going on there, just with people coming in with symptoms and things like that. And thank you for the work that you do. Still hasn't played much WoW because she's been playing Baldur's Gate 3. Haven't heard of that game. Is it any good? What are you on your second playthrough of that, Marty?
I am.
Not very good then? Yeah, so-so, says Sil.
So, yeah.
We haven't played it yet because we're waiting for it to come out on Xbox so we can couch co-op it. But yeah, I just know it's like one of those games where I'm hearing so much good that when I finally get to play, I'll be like, oh, this is why. This is why, like, people are raving about it. Xbox 2024. I thought it was supposed to be soon, but yeah, it could be.
I don't think there was an actual date. But I think the issue was not the Xbox X. The problem was the Xbox. What is the lesser one? Is that the S?
S, yeah.
Yeah. So it ran fine on X, but not on S, and that's why they didn't want to put it out, because they want everyone to have a good experience with it.
Fair.
Which is, you would never hear that from some of the larger gaming companies.
Get it out. Let's make money.
Exactly.
But yeah, why would you tarnish the reputation that you've built up? You wouldn't. Would make no sense.
The only... I heard something which I found kind of interesting as well, because I think that Baldur's Gate was supposed to release later. So technically they had like a roughly 1 more month of development time on it, but then Starfield was announced to release on that same date or roughly around the same time. So they were like, 2 RPGs at the same time, we don't want that. So that's why they moved it up a month too. So it was like released 1 month earlier. So that is also one of the main reasons people are speculating that there is still some flaws here and there, especially in Act 2 and 3, that doesn't feel super polished compared to the rest, and that is the reason that there is simply just lacking 1 month of development time on it. So, which is kind of interesting to think about things that way, and I do think that they did they made the right choice, giving people like a month to play Baldur's Gate before Starfield.
Yeah, it just came out on PlayStation 5, didn't it? So, I mean, it shouldn't be too far behind coming out on the Xbox.
Bill is saying, didn't they also say that they're going to take all the feedback on board and going to add in more endings as well? I don't know about that particular thing, but I did hear that there were some things that they had removed from the open... what's it called? Open access. They removed some things that they didn't feel like felt good. But then a lot of the community were like, yeah, well, we actually kind of liked it. So they're going to put that stuff back in.
I'm just nodding as if I know what you're talking about, but...
And yeah, there were some endings and stuff that just, they didn't feel like it fit into the game, but the players did feel like it fit into the game. So they were like, all right, then we'll put it back in. So.
Well, the players know best, so better listen to them. Yeah, there's just so much to play right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've played Lies of P. That's something I've been playing a little bit right now because it's kind of a Souls-like game.
Yeah.
You might enjoy that one as well, Sil. I know you're a fan of the Dark Souls. It absolutely is a Souls game. It's taken a lot of inspiration from, I suppose, the, Dark Souls, the first 3 games. Probably a bit of Bloodborne in there as well. You still have to really start Elden Ring. Oh, I need to get back on Elden Ring. It's just it's a mammoth of a game. Oh, we're pulling extra stuff.
What?
3 mobs.
Yeah. Kill the caster. Kill the caster. There's a skull for a reason.
I know. I was just getting it off you.
Yeah, but I have Beatrice for that, so don't worry. Don't worry about me. Unless I'm like, please worry about me.
Yeah, but if you're saying that, then I failed. Because I need to do that before you say that.
But yeah, I'm starting to have a backlog of game as well. I mean, I'm still working I've paused on, or been pausing on Assassin's Creed Valhalla for like a long time, and I need to get back into it. Because I want to finish it, and a new one is coming out this month. That looks really, really good. That I sort of might have pre-ordered. Whoops.
I love it. Like in one half of the sentence, my backlog is so bad, and or my backlog is so big, and also I just pre-ordered this game.
Exactly. Yeah. I feel like it's sort of the thing is. So
if you're gonna start talking, don't do it while you're standing in a camp.
Well, don't you want this triathlon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
The thing is that I found there was an offer for the pre-order. I was like, that is actually a decent price. I will totally do this. And I pre-ordered it, and I checked everything was in order, and everything was. And then I realized, oh no, I just pre-ordered a PC version.
Oh no.
And I normally play them on Xbox. So.
Are you keeping your pre-order, or?
I mean, at that point, it was too late. So.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
I don't like playing Ubisoft games on PC. I'd rather do it. Same with EA games. I'd rather play them on consoles because they have their launchers baked into all this stuff, and it's just.
Thank you, Sil. Yeah, good pre-order deal. That's fine. I just didn't read the small print where it said this is PC.
PC only. That's why it was a good deal.
Maybe it was actually right. Oh, it looked like the other one came as well. It was just turning around, luckily.
Hey,
that scared me for a second.
It's all good. No, I'm not throwing any shade because I can't. Because it would make me an absolute hypocrite. Because there is a new Super Mario game coming out this month called Super Mario Wonder. And I saw a pre-order for it for £39, which for a physical copy of a Nintendo Mario game, that's like what you're gonna pay for it in 20 years time anyway. So like they don't like fall in value at all. And in a day where like new games are coming out for 60, 70, 80 pounds, it's like actually that sits okay with me. Like I don't mind that.
Can I give you a tip? Because I just realized it myself as well, and I didn't do it either. But if Beatrice gets trapped, just move the mob back to Beatrice, because then she can actually take aggro back.
Okay.
Just realized that. I didn't do it myself either, so it was just like,
Oh, yeah.
I should do this, but then you took aggro off me. So I was like, oh, I can't do this.
Bring the mountain to Muhammad, as they say.
Exactly. Oh.
We got a runner! Getting plenty of that sweet wool cloth here for good elf.
Yeah, I think you're getting all of it. I'm not really getting a lot of cloth. That
Sil says, well, happy to see you two are still going strong in hardcore. I mean, if that's what you can call us. I mean, we're still alive, so that is the that's the default, right? I mean, as long as you're alive, you're still in it to win it. But
do you want to try a 4-camp one?
No, I don't think
okay.
So. Just because of potential respawns and such. I think if you were saying to me, this is just 4 mobs. Yeah,
but it is just 4 mobs. That will not be. Yes, we just killed them, so that won't be. Look at this other camp that we killed ages ago.
I know, but but still, like, you're thinking very rationally, as if like everything will happen the way it should, and I'm
Look at this
thinking,
camp.
I know, but what I'm saying is you're thinking rationally, and I agree with that like nothing should respawn and it should be fine, but I'm just like, well, what if it doesn't, and suddenly we get 6 mobs, and then we'd be toast, you know?
I really disagree with that.
It's my logic. It's my unlogical logic. We don't want to be doing stuff Mike would be doing, our friend.
But we are not.
So I think we can like loop around here because there's some patrols. There's some more patrols like over here. You can probably then pull, like when we go around the other side, you can probably pull that one, and we can start like thinning it out maybe. That's right, there's a new Detective Pikachu as well. There's a lot of
Where did you go?
yeah, I don't know. I was going around here like I just said we were gonna do.
Didn't you say pull the skull? That's sorry, I was distracted by other things.
Okay.
I just heard that we could kill the skull one, and so I did.
It's fine. I said we should go around because I didn't feel comfortable going in between 2 camps here, but
Right.
now you've killed that mob. It's
down here in the water somewhere.
because I said there's like some patrol over here.
Yeah.
Living on the edge when you thread the needle between 2 camps. I know, right? I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable walking in between these 2. Especially with these fen runners as well. They could get you into a lot of trouble. Speaking of backlog though, I did clear something off the backlog last night. Because me and Amanda have been playing It Takes Two, and an absolutely delightful cooperative game that it just does everything right, and what a pleasure it was to play through that. It's one of those games where you don't want it to end, you know? You're just like, no, please, more. But have you? Oh, yes. Yes, Sil, we did. We finished it last night, so we saw that elephant scene about a week or 2 ago. Disturbing, but also slightly hilarious. Unexpected as well, just to, you know, not spoil it for anyone, but oh my goodness, such a well-made game. Look, these camps haven't even respawned. Whoa!
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's fen creepers that are around here, because I heard some stealth earlier and I thought it was a rogue, and then I sneezed. But it's probably not been rogues, it's been these things. They don't show up on your tracking, do they?
Nope. Not when they are hidden. I don't have detect hidden yet, so...
So we never did what what I said we should do, right? We were gonna go around those camps and kill the patrols, and we just didn't do that.
But that camp has like 5. Whoa, shit! Everything is spawning here. No, that camp had 5, so I thought that was a bad camp to look at because
No. The other side of the camp, there was patrols, like, on the
we
island.
killed that one patrol that there were, didn't
Did
we?
we?
Yeah.
I mean, we could work on this camp again.
Yeah, exactly. Things that have respawn now. It's on a fairly long respawn timer.
You might say today, Marty, that we are up to Gnoll good.
Mm-hmm.
How else am I supposed to get the title for these episodes? Oh, I should have rebuffed. Beatrice is netted.
I'm bringing the mountain to Beatrice.
This game is taking its knoll on you. Good one, good elf. That's why you are the good elf, with puns like that. Marty is just like looking at his watch.
I'm in hell.
Well, it's like, how long have we been streaming for? When's it over? Please, no more.
Oh, I'm out of mana. Whoops.
Yeah, I know. We just pulled 4 mobs, and you're pulling more.
Yeah, I don't drink that often. I just didn't realize it
Like,
was time.
Steady on, old bean.
So yeah, but Lies of P. Just to return to that because I've seen some gameplay footage and it looks pretty good. Did you try it out yet, or is it just on?
Yep.
Was it just on the list? You've tried it?
Nope. Yeah, I'm about 3 or 4 hours in.
Okay, and is it any good?
I'm enjoying it. I do enjoy a little bit of Souls, like sort of a genre that I'm very new to, but I'm starting to appreciate it. So I don't know. You haven't played any Dark Souls games, have you?
No, I don't. I've played something recommended me to trying out something, and I'm not sure if it was a Dark Souls or if it was something else along those
maybe?
lines. Maybe Bloodborne, yeah, and it didn't really appeal to me. But I have to admit that the whole Elden Ring, because it was so popular and everyone was raving about it, even people who normally didn't play that type of games were like, "Oh, this is so good." So I'm sort of like, maybe I want to try it out, see if that is
So
something.
you haven't tried Elden Ring either?
Nope.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I feel like it's hard not to like Elden Ring because it's just, and I'm not saying you'll like play through the entire game, but even just like the opening few hours, like exploring that world, I think you'll like be awestruck. Like it's just unbelievable. And it just continues to get unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just amazing. And I think it does more of a, what's the word? Just like more of a softer introduction to the Souls-like games, which in a way are sort of like rogue-like games, because you don't get more powerful when you die, but you're killing mobs, you're gaining a currency that you effectively spend to power up. It's like getting XP, but you carry the XP with you, and if you die, you drop all your XP and you have to go retrieve it. But if you spend it before you die, then you can get stronger.
Yeah.
And I think why Elden Ring worked was because, you know, the Dark Souls games are on a fairly like linear path. There is some exploration there, don't get me wrong, but with Elden Ring, you know, you could go anywhere you wanted. You could go to areas that you felt comfortable with and like farm some enemies and get used to the mechanics early on, and I think Dark Souls can really thrust you into more difficult situations earlier, whereas Elden Ring, you can choose to pick those difficult situations or not. So that's why I think a lot of people sort of got over the initial, like what might have been a restriction in a Dark Souls game of like, hey, and I think I remember in like Dark Souls 3 or something, in the first 10 minutes you're fighting a boss and it's quite tough. So like if you don't get past that boss, then you know you feel like you're banging your head against the wall already.
Yeah.
So Elden Ring, like I think you just gotta try it, because it, like just how they built that world and how it all flows, it's just, you gotta see it to believe it. That being said, Lies of P, I think it's also a bit more of a softer way to maybe be introduced to a typical Dark Souls game, because it does a few things that are a bit more generous. Thank you. So like something you'll find in like the Dark Souls games is, you know, if you go to fight a boss and you're carrying like all your currency and you die in that boss, so you drop it in the boss's room. So to go get it back, you usually have to like go to the boss room, collect it, and then fight the boss, and then, you know, hope you beat it. So you're sort of stuck in this endless circle if you can break out of it. Whereas Lies of P, if you die to a boss, they drop it just outside the boss room, which is it's like a small thing, but it's actually like, oh, that's quite nice. I can actually make attempts on this boss without feeling like I'm gonna lose something. And also they just have a lot more checkpoints, I think, that don't take long to get to. Whereas Dark Souls, you can go on for like quite a stretch before you find like a bonfire to, you know, light and then know that you're going to respawn there. Whereas Lies of P is very much, you're not going that far before you find another checkpoint. So it's like, oh, okay, that's, you know, it's that security. So I don't know. I think like you have Game Pass. It's worth checking out. I think the world is very interesting. So obviously, I don't know if you know, but it's set around like Pinocchio, but the world basically built these machines, and then they relied on them, you know, to help with like manufacturing, like public service, and then also like law enforcement as well. And then something happened with the robots where basically, you know, they were programmed not to kill. They had this list of laws and rules, and then they just don't follow these rules anymore, and so society collapsed. The robots like rose up and like killed humans, and now you're sort of in this last bastion of the like city or world that you're in, like holed up in this hotel, and you're basically trying to, I mean, eliminate some of the like the puppet threats. I say robots, but they're puppets. So, but yeah, no, it's an interesting world, and I'm enjoying it.
My friend was trying out Elden Ring, and he died horribly and was obliterated by the first boss. And then it was like, yeah, this game is not for me. It's too difficult. And then he later found out that you're supposed to die to the first boss, and it's part of the narrative. But he was also, yeah, no shit, I'm gamer raging, and I'm just getting out of here. This is not for me.
For like, they must have died and then just switched it off, because it goes to a cutscene like straight away.
I don't know.
Interesting. I think you can beat that boss, like if you are
good,
crazy good. And
so obviously that's going to be my goal now.
Yeah, I actually don't know what happens if you do beat that boss. I'm assuming you still die somehow and go to the start of the game, but Sill's probably beat that boss. Soul's a pro Dark Souls player, or a Souls-like player. I haven't heard of this one. Thymisia? Thymisia? Haven't heard of that one. How do we keep ending back here? Oh yeah, we keep killing this pack, right?
No, this pack is the one you don't want to because it has 4. So
right, yes.
we're basically we're just waiting for respawns now because there's nothing else we can do.
But we can like walk over here, kill Crocolisks and kill patrols as we do.
Oh, I will respawn.
That's what I'm talking about. It's an indie. Okay.
There was a sci-fi one that looked interesting until I realized that it was like a roguelike, Souls-like thing. Returnal, I think it was called.
Oh yeah.
I really like I like the atmosphere and stuff like that. It looked really cool, but then I found out that it was you know a roguelike, and I was like, I'm not really
you're not a big rogueliker, are you?
I'm not. It's just when you're doing the same stuff over and over. And
you're not a rogue liker.
No, I don't know why. It just doesn't appeal to me. And maybe it's just because I haven't tried the right game yet. Because I just realized when I said I don't like doing the same thing over and over, but I play World of Warcraft by doing the same thing over and over. So I don't really know what it is. I just
you don't
haven't
like dying. That's what it is. Oh.
Maybe that's it. Yeah.
No, it's a druid belt.
Strange timing, I know. Not really interesting.
Ooh, Hades, that's a good shout as well.
Yeah, Hades, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one that I tried. Well, like, and I think one thing that pissed me off with it was that you know, I got to a certain amount in, and then the 5 next tries I couldn't get as far, and that just pissed me off because like, why not? Why can't I did it once? Why can I not do it again? And I think that aspect of it sort of turned me off. Okay, and again, it's also kind of strange because then you look at raiding in World of Warcraft where that stuff happens all the time, where
so
I'm fine with it. So
I have a theory about everything you just said.
Okay, I'm done, by the way. I don't know where you are.
I need 2 more.
Okay.
So, with regards to Hades, you were saying you got a certain point at one point, and then the next 5 tries you didn't get.
Then I digressed. Yeah, I digressed.
So that could be because like every run is a little bit different, like different enemies, or you had a slightly different build, and maybe the one you did really well on was actually a really good build that just synergized really well. You just enjoyed playing it and it worked really well, and then maybe the next 5 like just wasn't. And then your point about like, I guess taking death hard, and you don't take it hard when you're like raiding in Warcraft, and I think probably the reason might be that when you're raiding in World of Warcraft, it's a group like situation, it's a group effort, there's shared responsibility there. Possibly then when you're playing a game by yourself and you have shortcomings, then the frustration comes from the fact that we have to acknowledge our own shortcomings, and that's not something we like to do as humans, and that upsets us, the fact that there's something we can't do. And
welcome to Sunday therapy session with Thom and Marty.
But I'm saying this because I'm very much like, I feel these things as well. Like when I play a game and I like can't do something, like sometimes I get frustrated, and it's like, well, why am I getting frustrated? And I think the issue with like Souls-like games is death is part of it. You know, it's you have to die, and you will probably die a lot, and it's almost about reevaluating how you see death in a game, that you don't see it as failure, you just see it as, well, I've just progressed a little bit, I've learned a little bit more, perhaps. And it's like really small things of like when you're doing a boss or something like that, and you work out how to avoid a certain bit of damage you might take, and then it's just piecing that all together. And sometimes you get lucky in a boss fight and it all works out, and sometimes you don't. But yeah, I totally get the frustrations when you're attempting something and then you start regressing because
It's
you're
just,
like,
yeah,
that's
but
annoying.
I think because then I'm looking at some of the new Assassin's Creed games, which sort of it wants to be sort of like a soul-ish game with the newer ones, and I've definitely had fights where I've been frustrated, but where I've kept at it because I've enjoyed the rest of the game so much, and obviously when you then finally beat it, it feels really, really good because you figure out how to beat it, you figure out different things. So I don't know what it is, because in some games, I mean, definitely I think part of what you're saying is 100% right, but I think it also depends on the rest of the gameplay loop. If there's other parts to it that I'm really, really enjoying as well. So I think if you make a game where the only idea behind the gameplay loop is just learning by failing over and over, I don't think I find that as enjoying then if that's not something else that I like as well. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know.
That's fair. That is fair. And with Dark Souls, for example, like I'd played a bit of it many years ago, and when Elden Ring came out,
Oh
like,
shit, where did that raptor come from?
just chilling behind you.
Yeah.
Like Amanda, she started playing Elden Ring, and I didn't get it. Like I didn't purchase the game, I mean. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start Dark Souls, like the original Dark Souls again. And just from like, I was like watching her play Elden Ring and I was playing Dark Souls, and I don't know, something clicked, and I just got that appreciation for actually what the games were trying to do. And they have like a lot of little secrets in them, it's like Secrets of Azeroth, but a bit different. But there's a lot in there that actually isn't explained. It's more like you've got this item, and then you're like, well, I wonder where this goes or what this could unlock. And there's just that kind of constant air of mystery as well, of like you don't have it all figured out and it's not all laid out for you. So I guess it's encouraging that exploration, which some people really like that, and some people would rather be on a rail, and be guided where to go. Whereas these games, I think they want you to come off the rail, and that's not always easy to do when you're not used to that. Especially when you throw in like, hey, you're just going to be dying a lot more, and then pops up on the screen you died. Like obviously you're just going to be disencouraged by that, especially if you just don't have a gentle start to a game. But I think, like going back to Elden Ring, I think depending on how you start the game, like you can definitely give yourself a gentle introduction to it.
Yeah.
But because it's open world, how you start the game could be totally different from how I started the game, after the initial like opening sequence that we were talking about with the boss fight. So, but I think they did that right. So like if they did that boss fight and you needed to get past it, I'd be like, yeah, it'd be hard to recommend that game, because it'd be like they put this frustrating fight in right at the start that you need to get past to actually play the game. But no, they made it so like, yeah, you one of those situations that, is there a name for this? Because I always get like the feeling in some games where I'm doing something and it feels impossible, that I'm like, oh, is this one of those things where we're supposed to die? And then I die and then I resurrect. I'm like, oh no, it wasn't. Damn. I need one more, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I've kept track on the stream. But
Hooray!
it's a good thing it's right there. And I'll ninja this chest.
You're not ninjuring it. It's yours. Oh. It's my new chest! It's
going
my
to
new
sell this.
chest that I wished for!
I'm going to sell this on the auction house.
I
Bye.
manifested that chest. I asked RNG gods for this. I
But it
asked
gave-
RNG gods.
RNG gave it to me. And
Yeah, but you've just...
I'm going-
I'm
I'm
usually
going to-
the chest
I'm going-
master.
I'm going to put this on the auction house. That's how it works.
We're finished. Thank you very much.
All right, let's go deliver this quest.
I can't believe it. I literally, that's how I started the stream, asking for a new chest, didn't I? So I was like, I have a level 8 chest and I have a level 16 chest. I'm delighted. Here, you can have 10% more stats.
Yay, for 5 minutes.
So that was the... I mean, that was the long answer to Marty, did you try Hades anyway, so...
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's also at the moment I don't really. I have a backlog. I don't really have other game. I have a lot of other games I want to get through first, but I definitely want to have a look. I think at Elden Ring at some point because it's just everyone, even people that that normally don't play that type of games, have been raving about it. So
You
so
can,
maybe
play
I'll give
you
it.
can play a caster in it as well.
So maybe I'll give it a go, and I think I'm also a little bit mentally prepared for that. This is going to be a game. I think that's part of it as well. That if you're just prepared for what's going to happen, then
Yeah.
it might work out a little bit better. So we'll see. But I need to get through Valhalla first. I need to have a closer look at Starfield first, and I want to finish Baldur's Gate second playthrough as well. There's lots of things to do.
Yeah, don't make any plans anytime soon. Oh my god, there's a sword here that requires 100 herbalism.
Well, it's a sword
Which
for
would-
you then.
It would be a massive upgrade for me as well.
Yeah.
But I don't have
but this
100
is-
herbalism.
This is an orange quest, so I think it's time for us to continue with the plan that we made, and run and deliver quests and go to Redridge and level up.
So we're walking to Loch Moden, right?
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to kill stuff on the way, or
No,
you're tired
Oh.
of killing?
I'm not tired of killing. I just want to get on with the plan that we made 1.5 hours, 2 hours ago.
Well, we've
Yes,
only
I-
done like, what, 2 quests or something?
Yeah, exactly. We only not done a couple of quests.
But I've
because we
almost
just
got a
kept-
full level out of it, so, you know.
Yeah. But when we get to Redridge, there will be loads of quests to do in
it's
the
gonna
same
be
areas and
West
stuff.
Heaven.
And yeah.
So in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, have you played wasn't there like an expansion set in Ireland?
That's the thing that I'm not even done with the main game yet.
Oh, okay, sorry for the spoilers then.
Oh no, it's fine. I think but I do think there's like a Druids expansion.
Yeah.
That might take it to Ireland. So I'll definitely be doing everything.
I was gonna say you should make sure you maybe get that played before you come here, and then if there's anywhere you see in that
Oh.
game where you're like, I want to see where this was, and I could take you there, because the Irish
well,
tourist
people-
the Irish tourist board actually had a video come out like a year or so ago, and it was like in like conjunction with the expansion that came out, because they were like, oh, here's the stuff in the game and here it is, and you know, they switch
really?
between like in-game and like real life footage, and I was like, oh, that's really cool
Oh,
actually.
that is cool. Yeah, I only don't. The only thing is, I don't think I will manage to do that, because I have one main complaint about the new Assassin's games, and that is that they're just getting too freaking large. I know that.
Yeah.
How would you ever say that about a game? That's amazing, isn't it? You get value for bucks, but the game is just so freaking large, and there's so much content in it, and it takes a long time to get through it. So the last few Assassin's Creed games, it's taken me a few different. You know, I play it for a long time, and it's not like I just play it like an hour here and there. When I go into those type of games, it's like, oh, my Saturday, I can play through the whole day almost, and you know, just, you know, when I really get into them. And I've done that with these, and I'm still not, you know, close to getting through the freaking main game. And
Yeah.
well, I'm getting towards the end, if I remember correctly. I've almost gotten to all the areas that are available, but it's taking a long freaking time. Oh, that's an orc up here. Hello, Mr.
A
Orc.
lone orc against the might of the Alliance. Charge!
So yeah, so I just feel like those games are coming. So I was really happy to see that the new one, they're saying that they're dialing it back. They're going to you know, obviously with all the things they've learned over the time, they're going to use all that, but they're going to make it like a smaller world, probably on the scale of some of the original games.
Yeah.
Which is like, yeah, that's why I pre-ordered it, actually, because it looked really good, and it was that a bit more, because it got a little bit away from the whole assassination thing, because you had to level up. Like it's like almost like an MMO, except that there's no other players around. An RPG, so you couldn't necessarily assassinate the enemies because they were higher level. And then I'm just like, but this is an assassination game. That's the point of it. But you can't assassinate people because they're too high level, which created some kind of disconnect with it for me. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it actually not being level based, but more a linear story told, and you can actually assassinate people again.
I think like it's just a classic example of a game just evolving too far away from its actual roots of like what the game is supposed to be about as well. And it will be interesting to see like how they approach this new sort of wave of Assassin's Creed, because aren't they like trying to, what are they trying to build? Like, aren't they building like a way that these games all connect into each other or something like that there? Like, I know they have...
I mean, the storyline through the past 3 games, there's been like a storyline for real life as well, which they got away from that, but now they're back doing that. So you know, these are 3 huge games. There actually is a connection. There's like a character as well that you also play as from time to time that is in you know, in our timeline in real life. So they are connected. But there are like a lot of projects going on right now as well, where they're not going away. All the stuff that they learned with the RPG games, they're 100% going to, or at least they're working currently on an online version of that. So basically an MMO RPG sort of type deal.
Oh my gosh, we'll never see Marty again.
Exactly. But I think they're just going to make, you know, these other games as well, where it's just the assassination part of it.
Yeah. To be honest, like, I remember, was it in Brotherhood or was it Revelations? They had like an online multiplayer. It was like deathmatch, but you basically got like contracts to kill other players, but they looked like other NPCs and they were trying to blend into the world.
Yeah.
Did you ever play that?
I never played it, but it sounds so much fun.
It was so much fun. I didn't play it too much, and then I think it got taken offline. But it was like, oh, this is so cool, like, because you were just like walking around, you know, observing over characters and then being like, is that? And then if you killed like the person that wasn't them, like you'd lose points and things. So you had to make sure that you were not just running around killing everyone, but then as soon as you caught a whiff that it was them, and then you have a big chase through the streets and stuff. So good.
Yeah. I don't know who did it first, but they did similar things in the other, what's it called, the hacking game, Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs 1,
yeah.
where you actually invaded you invaded other people's games and stuff like that.
Yes, I remember that. Like I never owned that, but I remember playing something against you.
So much fun. It was so much fun. And it's such a shame that they didn't expand on that in any of the sequels and stuff like that, because there was one game mode that I enjoyed very much, and that was you had to find a target, which was another player, and you need to just stay. You didn't need to engage with them, you just needed to gather information, some intel on them, and when you had gathered enough of this information, then you could leave, and then you completed. And it was so much fun just to get in and do that, or even finding, when you realized yourself that you were being invaded, trying to find these people. Obviously, there was also a version where you needed to go in and kill them, which was also fun. And yeah, there was so much good in the first game, and then they just moved so far away from them in the later two games that they sort of destroyed their own IP before it even took off. So
question then, just about the quest. We've turned this in and we've got an elite quest.
Yeah,
but
so
I'm
I guess
guessing it's around here. But do you want to do that? Because I thought we talked about like not doing the elite quests here.
We just talked about not doing Chuck Soul, because that was the boss around here. We did do the other elite quests that was around here.
But do you want to
I
do
don't
this
know.
one? Because this feels like a bit of a gotta go find 3 mobs. Doesn't feel...
No. Yeah, let's just skip that and just continue to Red Ridge. I think we can... Yeah, just go to the town to tell Samar.
Where's your Hearthstone set to? Mine's set to
yeah.
Stormwind.
Mine is also set to Stormwind. We can actually just do that. You're correct. And then you can go have a quick talk with your paladin trainer to see if you have everything you need.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's moving slowly today, isn't it?
It is.
But considering the fact that
Find something?
I think we only done a couple of quests there today. That's...
Light plus.
It's pretty good. Like we're almost... Well, you must be very, very close to leveling up.
Rebubbles. Oh, I should buy some ammo while I'm here. I am running low on that.
Resupply.
Yeah.
Just talking about like Dark Souls games and Elden Ring and such. I just got that feeling. So, and I think it's a feeling they very much try to manufacture. Is, you know, like right now we've just Hearthstoned into a city, so we feel like safe, don't we? We feel like, oh, you know, that you can turn like your alertness down a little bit, yeah, because you've reached like a bastion. And you know, something they do really well in these games is like when you reach those little bastions of just safety, and it's just like you just breathe a sigh of relief, and you start again, kind of thing, like mentally. But
yeah,
it just hit me when we Hearthstoned here. I was like, oh, just take a second to you know, to relax, to enjoy.
Need help?
This is probably where I find out I already have... No, actually I did have to learn Holy Light and Concentration Order and Seal of Justice and Blessing of Might and Seal of Crusader. Oh my goodness, I had 5 things to learn there.
Be careful.
Maybe I haven't been there for a while. Holy Light rank 4. Lots of stuff I'm not sure if I'm going to use right now. Seal of Justice. I don't think I'm going to be using that. Not sure why I bought it. What was the overhang? New Blessing of Might. New Concentration or... Sorry, Seal of Crusade. But there is a couple of quests around the Cathedral Quarter here, actually. We've got...
Yeah.
I think that's a
Safe travel.
breadcrumb for a Nomergon quest.
Yeah.
Cathedral of Light, so I'm not going to pick that up.
I have looked at city quests in my research, and a lot of them is just breadcrumbs to get you places, so it's
Yeah.
not
What can I do?
generally not really worth taking, because a lot of them leads to dungeons that we're not going to do anyway, so...
True that.
Anyway, I am grabbing a ride to Redwich right now.
I'm on my way. It's quite strange seeing somebody run past you on a mount.
Yeah, it doesn't happen too often now, does it?
King's honor.
Alright. Back to Redridge.
For the
Gosh. I remember, didn't we like first go there like 10 levels ago?
Something like that.
8 levels ago maybe? I'm really looking forward to next week, Marty. Like the next episode of Talking WoW that's coming out.
Oh yeah, me too.
Very, very excited.
That is definitely going to be a good one.
Yeah. And we've been like sitting on it for a little while. Not being able to like say about it, but oh, it's gonna be so good. And we also had a great, like, just our episode that came out last week with Sean about
Yeah.
like leveling up in World of Warcraft and real life. That was such an interesting chat as well, because Sean from the Recruiter Friend podcast, like, he took this massive break, hadn't he, as well, in between, and just coming back and like reconnecting with the game, because it's not always an easy thing to do. Like, if you take an extended time away from the game, like, things change, times change, as they say. And yeah, no, that was really great as well. I mean, I love having interviews, but you know, sometimes you just get a really good topic between the teeth, don't you?
Yeah. It definitely helps when you have something in common that everyone wants to talk about.
Yeah, definitely. It's podcasting success 101.
Oh, there's a new quest on here. What is this?
Can we do, what's she called? Belly grub?
think that-
With you.
Lake
Yeah,
shark?
that's why I went down here. That is why I wanted to go down here.
Not Yowler. What are they called? What is belly grub? Oh my god.
It is belly
The
grub,
fact
yeah.
that I remembered that. Nothing worse than having a guest who doesn't want to talk much. That is the worst. Like if you're having an interview and it's just awkward, and sometimes you can fix that like in the post. but I think yeah, at the time it's just like damn. And then it makes you question yourself, doesn't it? It's just like, oh well, were my questions just not good enough, or like, you know, I think that sometimes it's just, it just doesn't quite spark. But to be fair, I think most of the times whenever we've, well, oh, that's an upgrade. That's a massive upgrade. Like in the entirety that we've podcasted in the Warcraft community, I'm pretty sure, like, we've never really had an incident, Marty, have we, where we've been like having a guest and then them not wanting to talk all the time?
No, I don't think so. Nothing that springs to mind, at least.
Hello?
I do feel like, though, that there's definitely, you know, different types of people as well. As the person where you ask them one question and then they can just talk for the next 5 to 10 minutes and you don't have to do anything much, really. And then obviously there are also the other type that do want to talk, but they need to be guided a little bit more through the conversation. But I mean, someone who hasn't really been where we had to pull information of them, don't think we've had that yet.
Extracting information from.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell us your favorite class.
That was actually a quick, easy quest we just did there. Can we get more of those, please? Because I'm
I
almost
know, that was like, oh my
dinging because of
goodness.
that. Yeah. Let's see. We need to go kill Gnolls
Blackrock Champions as well.
and Blackrock Champions. Yeah.
Blackrock Mountain.
And then there's Yowler. Oh, do we want to? Yeah, maybe head in and look for
Yowler.
Yowler. Well, it probably means we will need to deal with a camp. So, do these outrunners count as the ones that we need? Maybe.
We need champions, right?
Oh, you're right.
Champion. They're not going to be on the front lines. They are.
Okay, we need to go in here. We
What's
just
the
want
Shadow Hide? What's Shadow Hide? What do we need to kill for that?
Shadow Hide?
That's for Gnolls, right?
Yeah, but I think it might be the other Gnoll camps, the
Yeah.
ones up to the east of here. Like in the unexplored area. I believe
Yeah.
that's in there. But
So
Yowler is in here.
Oh, okay. You're getting your Gnoll slaying fix today on Talking WoW.
Yeah. That is actually true. A lot of Gnolls.
I already made my Gnoll pun earlier, so
Yeah.
I can't make that again.
I mean, you can. That's not really anyone stopping you.
Just my reputation, you know.
You're right.
Oh, wait, what? I don't have one.
Right.
No, but I don't want to hogger up the airwaves with bad Gnoll puns, you know. Check that watch, Marty. It's almost over.
Oh, we
it
should
feels
probably
good to be-
track humanoids.
Feels good to be back here with a few more levels under our belt.
It doesn't feel as dangerous. That is probably also something we should be aware of, that it doesn't
yeah,
feel as
true.
dangerous as it's still dangerous.
Yeah, remember.
The mobs we almost got killed off once were actually greens, so...
Jeez, there's a lot. Are you sure this is where Yowler is?
Yep. He is one of the camps around here. I mean, I'm 99% sure. Could still be wrong.
God, if you're 99% sure and you're wrong, then that's...
Well, 90%
We've
sure.
just hit the 1%. Did we just hit the 1%, Marty? Oh, yes, Yaller at this... Yes, you're right.
Oh, he's
Look
right there. The corpse is right there. Yeah, so we just keep
Nice.
on top of this camp, and we should be fine. When it respawns, we just keep on top on the respawns, and we should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
You must be, what, a couple of mobs away from digging?
1.5 bubble, so a little bit more than a couple of mobs. But, yeah.
Do you want to pull one of these while we wait, or...?
Yeah, you can. If you pull them over here, then I'll keep an eye on for Yowler.
I mean, no, I don't trust myself, because I don't have a very long pull range.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're a paladin. Well, then you keep an eye out for Yowler, then I can pull something.
Oh, this person wants Yaller.
Mm-hmm.
Yaller's despawned, so I think with the corpse of Yaller.
I mean, we can take them in if it's just one person.
Whoop.
So this is
there's
engaging
Warlock.
World of Warcraft gameplay. We're just waiting for
Waiting.
respawns. Yeah.
World of Waitcraft.
Yeah.
Why can't I spell dwarfs?
Jesus. Jesus, that's so stupid.
I got a smile. That's approval. That's validation for me.
Maybe tell chat about the chat we just had.
Oh well, I mean it popped up, but yeah, I just
Okay,
asked
okay.
in our party. Did you hear about the two dwarfs? Did you hear the one about the two dwarfs and a gnome? And I said, it's a short story. All right, Yaller, where are you? Ooh, two-handed. Kinda wanna, but also I don't need it. Oh no, can't loot it. It's nothing worse than a mob being dead on a hill, and you just... Oh,
Oh.
jeez, hello. Fuck.
I can
No
use
warning there.
multi-shot and not being afraid of pulling aggro of one of them. How amazing is that?
I guess just watch your back, because they could just spawn together.
Yeah. What if I were
Just-
there? That's just a bash.
Beam in like something from Star Trek, don't they?
What?
Just when they
Oh,
respawn,
yeah,
they're just
they
like...
beam in. Yeah.
Can't believe we're trusting somebody else here in our party.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's better than to have to fight over the mob with someone, and then
That's
have to
true,
wait
especially-
even longer.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
No, I totally agree. We're definitely doing it to benefit ourselves. Oh, Yowler's up. See, bloody hell, using fear.
Yay, good old
It's all
multi-shot.
down. Alright.
Okay, let's get out of here. We're not
Turning
going
it
that
in, are
direction.
you?
No. We're going to just pile on. So we're going to Shadowhide pendants. I'm going to see, and so Solomon's Law and Blackrock Bounty is the 2 quests that we're going for.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not watch where I was running.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I was looking at quests.
We've got another elite quest as well. Darrelson?
Yeah, some of these elite quests I'm not completely sure about, because I remember that some of them leads us into the fortress, like inside of it, and I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
to do that. I do remember that those were horrible back in the day as well, and you usually went in with a full group of people just to make, and then you still ended up with losing someone. So
Yeah.
so it really depends on what it is. If we need to go in there, then no thanks. Time to go
Take it
shopping
easy,
for
Sil.
Sil.
Enjoy your shopping.
I need to go shop as well at some point.
Now, Sil will pick you some bits up.
Okay. Because I need some milk for the breakfast tomorrow, or I will be a sad from the morning, from the get-go.
Yeah, you gotta start your day right.
Yeah.
So what are we heading over here for?
We're going through this to the other side, to all the Gnoll camps.
Oh,
Where we need
more
the
Gnolls. What did the Gnolls ever do to you, Marty?
I mean, I'm just, whatever people are telling me to do. I'm not questioning it. I'm just accepting quests.
Then there's that alternate reality where Gnolls are like ruling Gnollwind and Gnollforge and Gnoll Nasus.
Well, that's an elite, so watch out.
And they're sending Gnolls out to fight us in our little camps.
Yeah.
That scout's got such an easy job. I'm just standing here, minding my own business. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go.
I remember doing quests here with good old Muskie. You already got your first Shadowhide pendant, so
Off to a good start.
yeah.
Hey, Azaleen. How long till one of you dies in hardcore? I don't want to miss the exciting moment.
Well, we're going to disappoint you there because we are going all the way to 60.
I mean, That's it. We have to keep a positive mindset. So yeah, no, you're not gonna see a death here, Asleen. I'm sorry. With a little asterisk beside it, saying, you know.
No
There's-
asterisks.
No
Jeez.
asterisks. With an asterisk beside it saying 100% true. And
Right,
an asterisk beside that saying for real. I mean, even a battery needs a negative side in order to work. Well, you got us there, didn't you?
Well, we don't use batteries. We are plugged straight into the outlet.
Yes, and power cuts don't happen, right?
Well, let's just stop it there.
Okay.
It's too
Yeah.
far out of hand. Oh shit! This is actually level 26.
Oh, I know. I love how we're like, we're never going to die.
We
And then
already pulled it.
Oh, we pulled
We
a level
already pulled it.
26.
Yeah.
Yes, we didn't almost pull a level 26. We did pull a level 26.
Nobody has died to disconnects in hardcore yet, right? Nope. Not us. At least.
What's that? 24.
Yeah.
Probably need another level, perhaps, before we're. Well, we can still pull these shadow hides, can't we? Just watch out
Yeah, I mean,
for the
we're in the
occasional.
right place.
Watch out for the
But,
occasional 27. You're gonna ding in a minute anyway.
There, actually, speaking of.
Oh, you did!
Ding.
Yay! Congrats! Yay!
Hey, applause as well.
Big applause! Big applause there.
Oh, thank you. I did it all on my own.
Yes, Asleen, it very much is a great combo. We did talk about it before we made the characters, and I think we settled on this as like, yeah, this gives us probably maybe one of the best chances of surviving and also doing some really good damage.
I mean, it's also just a combined toolkit we have with, pets, basically an extra member of the team with the pet.
Yeah.
We have the heals, we have, oh shit, buttons as well.
Oh, all of it. All of it.
Yeah.
Are you on the hardcore journey, Asleen? I know some people started on the journey, some people got off the train, some people are still giving it a go, persevering. You've donated many hunters. It's so good of you. You're so kind. Just imagining this, like, really... That's actually it's quite morbid, actually. Just all these hunter pets. Just without owners, just round the graveyard, being like,
Oh,
"Oh,
no.
yours died too, right? Yeah, mine too. Murlocs? Yeah, Murlocs." And then they all form like an Avengers like society, and they take over the world. To be fair, the Night Elf starting zone is kind of brutal. It is. It is. And there's that quest where you're going down in the burrows with the furbolgs. Awful. Me and Marty actually did that quest the other day on retail, and I was just like ribbiting on about how awful it was in hardcore to come to this place. Because you just lose like your sense of direction in there.
I think this is what we need to look out for. I'm just marking them because that's a patrol of 3.
Ooh.
Moving around. We don't really want to run into them. Not unless we want to.
Yeah, we do not want to get caught.
Another applause. We didn't do anything.
night NPCs be like, hey, want to go deep into that stupid cave? and then we're even like, yeah, sure. We can do that. No worries. There's a pack of 3 there as well.
Yeah.
Is that not a cat 26 caster up there? I kind of wonder if, like, what level the Blackrock champions were.
They should be
There.
down to the south here. So, I mean, we can go down. Well, I actually don't know. I don't remember the layout because I think my brain is a little bit.
I thought Blackrock champions were more, you know, in that, like, impasse
actually.
up.
Actually,
You know, as you're heading to. Ooh, stealthers. Yeah,
I saw that
definitely
one before it saw me.
Yeah, no, it was well done.
I feel like down in the bottom below us right now, south from where we are right now, the unexplored bit. You can see the orc hut out there in the distance. I'm pretty sure that they are down there. But I also feel like that might be a high density mob area as well.
Okay. Do these ones drop shadow hides, or is it?
They are named Shadowhide Warriors, so I would suspect so.
So that means nothing, though, doesn't it? As we've learned.
I mean, well, they do. They just don't want for me. So.
Okay. Debunked. So are you a hunter main in retail, Asleen? Or just like you say, donating those to the graveyards in hardcore? On retail, you're multi-class healer main. Oh well, have you met Marty?
Sounds very familiar.
You just described Marty.
That was a pretty... I've actually never considered it like that, but that's a pretty accurate description. Multi-class healer main. Yep. Are there any of the healing classes you don't like?
That's a 26.
Or is it just all of them? Yeah, they're yellow for me now, sorry.
Okay, so you're...
Are there any favorites among the healers?
I was gonna say, you started with the negative, you know, like
Yeah,
a
no.
battery.
Exactly. Working our way up, you know. And ending on a high note.
We hadn't been negative enough, right? So we're giving you a bit of negative there. Bright pants.
Yep.
What, the one on the left there?
Yeah. Oh, too far away.
What are you two?
I'm human in real life.
What are you two? I'm gonna assume you're talking. What are you to each other?
I am a friend, I suppose. Don't think we're anything particular to each other. Besides, we know each other.
Very upfront question there.
We're not family. Well, not like biological family, at least.
Friend zoned. I don't know, that's just weird questions to be coming in to ask, so. But yeah, we are friends. If that's what you needed to know, then there we go. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt, actually. I thought they were like, oh, what classes are you playing? But
so Aseline, I love playing Restro Shaman, Druid, and my least liked healer is actually Holy Paladin. Okay. Interestingly enough, I am enjoying Holy Paladin really, really much currently. Currently playing Resto Druid and Holy Paladin currently a lot. My main is still being my good old, like my main healer is still being my Holy Priest. Always played Holy, always enjoyed it. Mystery is going to start to grow on you. Yeah. It's like the only healer class that I don't have at max level, actually. That's the monk.
And you just started one of those the other day.
I did. I have a few actually of those on the leveling track.
I always hear like really, like such great things about monks, like especially their tanking and healing capabilities.
What did you activate
Alexa,
back there?
stop. I don't know. Apparently complimenting monks activates your Amazon assistant.
Yeah. Yeah, I think monks generally have always been in good spot most of the time, at least. And apparently, especially in the next patch, they are supposed to, at least if stuff are on as they are on PTR right now, they're predicted to be top healers for for the meta for Mythic Plus and raiding. But obviously things can still change a lot. But I actually don't know how they're doing tanking-wise currently, if they're that used. I don't feel like I see them that often.
Azine says current Mythic Plus season has been such a pain to heal. Do you agree with that, Marty?
I think it really depends on the week as well. I feel like, what affixes there, because there's definitely some weeks where I've been like, how the hell am I even supposed to deal with this? We normally don't struggle on these key levels, so what's going on? And then there are other weeks where you're just breezing through everything.
Those shadow bolts are hitting you hard.
They are, yeah, they did actually. I was sitting there watching my bandages and stuff, and we're like, should I do something?
I got you. I got cursed though. I'm not happy about that.
Oh, you experienced incorporeal affix, I see. Yeah. But then again, I don't really. I got my KSM as well. Haven't really been pushing or anything, because that's not really.
There's a rare.
Yeah. Oh, is it a rare?
It's a rare elite.
So I think I've also just been lucky that I had some people around me who were playing a lot of Mythic Plus, so they sort of bought me for a lot of the run. So
it's level 25 though.
yeah, I think we'll skip this for now. I'm just wondering, how do we get down there? Oh, we get. Oh, this is just follow the road.
Oh, that's a long drop, isn't it? Oof. They should build an elevator here. Is that your champions down there? It's Outrunners. Renegade. Outrunner. I do think the champions are more in like the mountain area.
You might be right.
Because
you want to just go for a quick explore the area run just to see what's around here, and then
sure,
we can always return.
I mean, you get a bit of XP for uncovering the map, don't you? So
yeah, I don't think there's anything up here.
Just
There
that
we go.
rare.
Discovered. What do we have over here? That's also a renegade.
I mean, if we want to kill a couple of mobs just so I can level up, then
Yeah, sure.
I'm not gonna say no to that. Are you in the dungeon dojo, Asleen? Just mentioning pugging keys, so
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, I don't mind pucking, but then it's usually lower level stuff, like 16s, depends on the week. But everything below that, I feel like is fine currently.
oh, you've heard about it, but you haven't given it a shot yet. Highly recommended.
Absolutely, yeah.
If you're looking to get mythics done in a safe, like inclusive, also just a very patient environment as well. The dojo is such a welcoming place to be, and like we're big advocators of like the work that's going on there, and yeah, it's a good place. It's a good place, and lots of people always wanting to like help out as well, and yeah, it's highly recommended. That's all I'll say. So, recommend checking that out, especially if you are into your mythics, and sometimes you are struggling with pickup groups as well. It can definitely make that a bit easier for you.
It is correct. They were on the BattleNet launcher
Yes.
some time ago.
A few weeks ago, yeah.
Which actually boosted the whole community a little bit, because more people who wants to run Mythic Plus is pretty good in a community where this purpose is to run Mythic Plus. There is also, if you're also into raiding, they do. I mean, obviously, it's a little bit on the low side currently because we're at the back end of a patch, but they do raids as well, where again, it's usually a mix of people who run it. A lot of times that helps out people who are just getting into it. So it has a little bit of everything.
You were doing some PTR raid testing with them as well, weren't you? A week or so ago.
I did. Yeah.
Which was really cool.
Sadly, I've only had time that one day. Because they've done pretty much every PTR raid testing there was.
We should have a link in our below our stream. There should be a link there if you are interested. Obviously, no pressure. I'm not
Go do it.
I'm not pitching you anything here, and I don't get anything for it or anything, and I'm just I see what the community is doing, and I can see if it could be a benefit to somebody. So you'd be more than welcome to join. That's all I'm saying. And also something fun that they're planning for 10.2, right, is the All Druid raid.
Yeah.
Which is cool as well. Be interested to see how that goes.
That is one of the main reasons why I geared up my druid.
Hang on, Marty.
Where did
hang
that
on.
come from?
Hang on.
What did that?
This I think because I buffed. We're in trouble. I think we gotta because I buffed up the. Actually, okay, these are low health. It's just if these other ones come back. Shit, no.
Heal yourself.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab that.
I think, Marty, we gotta make our way out of here.
Yeah. I think I got aggro on everything, so we can just run and then we
just gotta be careful to your left. I think
Yeah.
Be careful to your left. That's my fault for buffing somebody who ran for a whole bunch of mobs.
There's a dead person right here.
Dead person there.
No, it's a target dummy.
We're out of combat. We're out of combat.
We're out of combat. So get pet back up. Oof.
Oof. I was worried there. I was like, Oh my goodness. And that's my bad for just buffing somebody, right? So that's literally me just being like, hello, here, have a
Let's be
buff.
friendly.
And they've ran for a bunch of mobs, and then we've gained all the aggro from that. So I don't know, it might be a lesson to me now that actually I'm gonna maybe not buff people when we're out in an area like this. One of those life lessons. What?
Oh,
We've got... Jeez. It's like, how can we have aggro because we're out of combat?
yeah, they're just running back.
All druids, oh lord. 2 guardians, 4 resto, and 19 ferals. It could be. There is like an all druid guild I've seen on social clearing raids. I love it. Like, I love seeing the old druid stuff. I think it's really cool.
I remember someone talking about back in vanilla that they did, was it Upper Blackrock Spire with all rogues and all druids.
Nice.
So they were just skipping everything they could.
Yeah.
So rogues just, distracting, sapping,
Yeah.
distracting, and everyone else just stealthing past. And he said it was such a fun thing to do because they could just
Yeah.
skip so many things.
I love that. Ooh, I'm just gonna be careful because getting close to a few mobs up there. Oh, that scared me, Marty. Like I was almost in the blind panic of just like, I don't really know what to do because we can't really run. Because
Yeah, I was just working on getting Beatrice to grab as much aggro as possible, just to make sure that we could do something, either kill them or get the hell out of there. So,
Yeah. No, good job. We got out
especially that pass that I was just raining destruction down upon you. I was like, yeah, that Beatrice needs to handle that one.
That was terrifying. It just shows you though, isn't it? Like, in the blink of an eye, you might have control of a situation, but somebody else has created a separate one for you. I started to see the gates just a little bit. I was like, oh, this could be it. And actually I would have been a bit annoyed that if we died from just me buffing somebody and us suffering the consequences of that. I'd have been annoyed. I'd have been like, oh, that sucks. Love how that rogue just appeared and then disappeared. Oh no, there they are. I thought they stealthed, but they're just hiding behind a bush.
I mean, that is technically stealth, isn't it?
Stealth bush.
Let's see if we're gonna run just between these two camps. Okay, a lot of stuff has respawned here, so I was like,
Yeah.
let's go back to the start and then slowly start moving us. Oh, that camp with the skull that I marked earlier is still walking around doing stuff.
This area is making me a bit uncomfortable.
It's fine. It's fine now. Now we're back at the entrance. Now we just
You can't say that I'm not feeling uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable, even though it's
I know,
it's a
I'm
lot
not
better
saying-
here.
I'm not saying you shouldn't feel uncomfortable or that you're not. I'm just saying it's fine now. We're back at the, just calm down. Take a breather, and we'll just move slow again. Pretty much the same way around, or maybe just. Oh, actually, maybe there's a camp down there now that wasn't there earlier.
Dead body. They wearing a red shirt? Nope. Looks like they were an engineer though.
How many pendants do we have left? Actually, I need one more.
4 more.
Yeah. Okay.
4 more. So I do.
What's down there? There's a lot of gnolls down there. That's what there is.
A lot of bodies.
Oh shit! Hello.
Do you have your track humans on? They
Yeah,
just
I
stacked
noticed
up, are
them.
they?
I just saw a lot of. I just wanted to see. I think I can pull that one. Yep, only that one coming.
I was gonna say we have an escape route if need be. So
Yeah.
look at all this wool cloth. 25 in the bag.
Nice.
Good elf would be proud.
You got so much wool from it. I didn't really get a lot. I have like not even a stack. I have like 16. There's a big camp right there.
Yeah, I
So
don't
maybe
like that.
just move. Actually, I'll just stay here.
That's some classic hunter pulling there.
And then
Yeah, 'cause
concussive shot.
one of the big downsides of paladins is just their lack of range. So while they do have good survivability, sometimes they just can't make decent pulls. Like sometimes they'll just over aggro because of that limited range. But you add a hunter
Yeah.
to the mix where now you can make the pulls, then it's just like, well, that was my biggest weakness.
Weren't they like the only thinking class that couldn't actually pull? They had to run up to it, or do they get that Crusader shield at some point?
No, that was oh, someone just died.
Person just died. Yeah.
It says they're resurrectable. I think that's incorrect. Wow, I just never seen somebody die before, right before our eyes.
You said the other day that you wanted to see someone die. Now you've seen someone die. How do you feel?
It was the pack as well, wasn't it? Because it's the skull.
Yeah, it's running around.
Mob you have skulled. It's almost dead. How do I feel? I don't know. Unchanged. I feel bad for them. I don't know what level they were though. Looks like they were a druid maybe.
Yeah, I think these casters around here, they are nasty. They do hurt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I was gonna say though. Like after the incident we just had with me like trying to help somebody out and almost killing me, now I'm starting to feel a bit less
Inclined to help people.
Yeah, just like even tossing a buff, because if you're just running through pulling a bunch of mobs without a care in the world, I've just got to be a little bit selfish, unfortunately. There's one behind that tree up there.
Yeah.
Just careful of the patrol there.
I just saw that they were actually closer than I thought they were. Like, that text on rear wind mirrors.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Objects are closer than
may appear closer than they actually are.
Yeah.
Oh, I was right there with you, Marty. Right there with you on that. So what, are you done now, or you still need one more?
I'm done. Yeah, I'm 10 out of 10.
I need 3 more. There's one in the middle here that's you can just pull, but yeah, pull it back because the skull patrol is.
Skull Patrol. That's a great bad name.
It is, isn't it?
We are the Skull Patrol. This is our head song.
I thought you said this is our head song.
Hit song, and then I stopped, and I couldn't. That was my brain power just stopped. That was no song.
Cranium Blues.
I was thinking about along the lines of something along the lines that death comes before you realize. But it also got really dark really quick, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
What about no release? No release by Skull Patrol. When you're gone, you're gone.
Don't mess with our camp. Magic time. Just reached level 60.
Yeah, I mean, this is quite impressive, the amount of people getting to 60 now. It's almost like every 5 minutes. Somebody's hitting it. 2 more penance for me.
This feels like a lot of the singular mobs around here have been taken. Actually, no, I don't want to go too close to that tower. But I kind of want to get back to that ledge we were on earlier. Because there was a lot of yeah, like if we go straight that way, then you could get down around the tower, which had a lot of the singular mobs running around.
Oh,
Actually,
respawn.
speaking of singular mobs running around, there's also a
What's up?
respawn behind us.
What? Okay. You might be okay then. Oh. Oh, weapon upgrade as well.
You're having a field day today, aren't you?
I seem to be getting really, you know...
Hey, WoW gods, I also could use a new weapon.
Alright, well now you've said it out loud. You just gotta, you know, manifest that. Need some, need an upgrade on the shoulder pads there as well, if you're listening. Just maybe an uncommon male shoulder item. Cheers, thanks. Much appreciated. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Another druid belt. That's probably because when that druid died a few minutes ago, that's
the
what they were
gear's
wearing.
being
Yeah.
redistributed.
Imagine that. Imagine like NPCs like looting the bodies of the fallen, and then that gets like added to their loot pool for a while.
Yeah.
We might have another one you can pull down here.
Oh yeah.
On the right there. Just from... Oh no, actually, that's just before the camp. So weird seeing you do some melee.
Yeah. I'm wing clipping them basically.
What's
Just so-
Beatrice's health at now? Is it
Why
over
can I not see
1,000?
that? Why can I not see that? I usually can see it. Is that because we did the recording the other day and I turned off something?
I mean, never worry about it.
I don't know. I can't see it for some reason.
I think you see it in its stat page or something. Not
Yeah,
like
but I went in there as well, and I actually don't see it in there. Oh, there, 950, 950.
so almost 1,000.
Yeah. Oh, someone
Wow.
did
Be
something
careful.
to this camp.
Watch your left. Watch your left.
My left?
Someone's about to
Oh,
die.
shit. Yeah, let's run away from that.
Did they just pull this camp, or was it another camp maybe?
Don't know. No, I think this camp has been taken by some of these people. Let's get in here in this little nook, and now everyone has. Now this has been cleared out. So hooray!
Are these are the spellcasts? I don't like these ones though. They are, because you have to pull them and then they don't come. So and then they're hammering on you.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like this area's been farmed right now. Looks like.
Oh, it definitely looks like it.
Oh, that skull camp is still running. Skull patrol. Sorry, the skull patrol is still going strong.
Skull patrol. It looks like they survived. Those group of 3. Oh, hello. What's this?
What is what?
Oh, there we go. I'm done.
You done?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we just need to figure out where we find
Champions.
champions.
I say let's
Our
take...
sources tell us that the leaders of each unit within the clan are known as champions. You'll find them in their encampment to the north, just west of the road to the burning steps. Oh, I know where that is now.
That's what
We
I've
are
been
in the
saying.
completely wrong spot. Yeah.
That's where I've been saying they might be.
Yeah. Ooh, I actually got a healing potion. Like, you know, the name healing potion. Not just a lesser one, but
Not healing potion.
A proper healing potion.
World-renowned healing potion.
Yeah.
Gotta say, I'm glad to be out of that Gnoll area.
You didn't like that, eh?
Just there was a lot of people there doing some big pulls, and I don't know, it felt risky, and the fact that we almost succumbed to the end there. I mean, we weren't like almost dead, but
Between the two of us, we had 100% health left
yeah,
for
that's
one
true.
character.
That's true. But the issue would have been if we hadn't gone out of combat and we'd run out of real estate to run into, and then we pull something else, then we might have been in trouble. You know, like a trapper or something like that.
Mhm.
Always thinking of the worst case scenario, you know, and then it doesn't happen. I think we're setting ourselves quite.
How did that
up.
person come up there?
What?
That's a mean cleric up on that hill.
They probably went up here, right?
Oh, can you just walk up there? Is that way easier than I thought it would be?
Looks like, yeah, you just walk up here.
Ah, well, I'll take it back then. I know exactly how they got up here.
And why are we going up here?
Just because you can, and you have a nice view.
No, I don't want a nice view. That means going to a height and potentially being able to fall off. And
Oh
potentially...
no, I fell off.
I had this vision of me earlier today when I was doing some admin for the character, you know, just selling some stuff up and making some bandages. That while I was in Ironforge, I was going to walk out of the general store and jump off the top of the balcony, but also misjudge my landing and then fall down the bit in the middle of Ironforge and just die, and then message you and going, we're going to have to cancel the stream, and you being like, why? And then I just send you a screenshot of my dead character. Oh, hello. Oh, so it looks like someone's doing an escort quest here as well.
Oh yeah. I
Gotta
don't
love that.
think I like the idea of escort quests
No, no, no.
because you don't have control. I think that's the lack of control is.
Renegade. I think are the champions up here?
I think we need to go
Tracker. Oh dear.
closer towards the camps. That's a
more
summoner.
Warlocks.
I mean, we need to get the warlock down first, but I think we need to take that one second because that's a caster.
Is this
Okay?
Oh, the patrol isn't coming up here.
I
I wonder if the patrol quest you actually get in this camp and you're bringing them out. What if... Okay, let's kill this mob down here. Because we can
Sorry,
probably
I'm looking at something else.
Let's kill this one here. They're speaking Orcish. So is there only the 2 mobs there? Well,
There's 2 mobs and our pet.
So, yeah, you could pull the Warlock and line of sight and see if it just comes on its own.
It doesn't. I don't think so. I mean, the pet will come at least, but I will get 2 casters on me.
But go line of sight, like pull and just go straight here and then...
All 3 of them is
Yeah.
coming. Ooh, okay.
The imp goes down really quick.
Yeah.
Switching to the caster.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the... Yeah, there we go. I think I got them off.
Not too bad. Not too
Oh.
bad.
Oh, Beatrice, go back. She was just like, yeah, nope, I'm not going to help that dude.
Then at least it gives us a little look in here. If there's any champions. Looks like it's been pretty cleared out, doesn't it? Which is worrying. Means we don't really have an idea of how many respawns we might get.
I have a feeling the champions will be in the cave, if I'm honest.
Probably, yeah. I think that's where that escort quest comes from as well.
Yeah. So what? We have a dead person. We have a chest.
It's got to be already looted. This feels risky, doesn't it? Like
No.
if we get caught in a huge camp of respawns.
There's a champion in the cave.
Renders rock. Look at us
That's
going into caves.
I know, right? Oh,
We pulled a summoner.
yeah. Oops. Something just spawned behind me, so
Okay.
I'm coming in here.
Stunning the summoner. Oh. They want to get a concussive up on that or something very shortly. Just in case it decides to run away. Which it did. Shit. Okay, it died. Oh, I don't like this, Marty.
Okay, I guess.
Is your Hearthstone on cooldown? Okay.
Nope. I mean, we can grab this one over here.
Oh, pull 2.
Okay.
I think they have a large aggro range.
Yeah.
Oh, and I've got a 3rd.
Yep. I mean, it makes sense. They are trackers, so.
That's fair.
So I have a crazy idea.
Go ahead.
We move further into this cave and kill 15 champions, and then we Hearthstone out.
I agree. Like, I don't want to go that way, because...
As I can see, it's not too bad. They have like a decent distance between each other in here.
This feels like one of those horror movies where it's like, well, it probably makes sense to not go into the cave, but also
Yeah.
it looks like it's our best bet right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you, because I feel like you say, if we can navigate this, this feels a lot safer than being outside the cave, which is something I never thought I would say. And these are just your basic melee mobs as well, so no casters. Well, I mean, there is casters in here, right? There's Warlock on the left up here, which, I mean, you feel like you'd be able to pull that one in front of us right now, and nothing else will come.
I'm just grabbing some mana right now. I need to, and then I can investigate. Oh, it only works outdoors. The eagle eye. Whoopsies.
Yeah. So
something is patrolling. So come back here, please. Something is patrolling.
Yep.
So this one, let's put up, just so we can see that patrol. Then we have one straight in front of us. I cannot see if there's anything else near it, so I'll...
There's two summoners, I think.
Only one is running on the map, so I guess that's...
Okay.
So annoying. I guess I'm training my melee skill today.
Yep.
I just want to get a wing clip up on it. There we go.
No, that's good. I
Okay.
mean, most of your damage is coming for your pet, isn't it, as well? So
That is true, but still I have more different kind of shots to do, and concussive shots, which has a higher chance of hitting than my melee hits. So it's more like getting those, like a wing clip or concussive shot off. But yeah, there is a...
So how is that? Oh, I see the patrol. It's gone now, isn't it? It's moved.
Yeah. It further in somewhere. So we have to deal with this warlock to continue.
You think so?
Yeah.
You don't think we?
I don't want to leave it up.
So I guess the
But
issue
I think we can line
is...
up. I think we can line up side it.
Do you
But we
think
need to
we'll
move
get
now before we start getting
the warlock.
No, it's too far away.
Okay. All right. I trust you. I think, yeah, get rid of its imp first, because its imp has such low health.
Yeah.
And those actually aren't as bad as they seem, but I think if you have two of them, then yeah, it gets a little bit...
So now we have something here behind this wall to the right that I cannot see, which is a champion.
Right, yeah. I like just working in this area here. I just got whispered and asked to heal dead mines.
Right.
I was like, no thanks. I'm good.
We're running our own sort of dead mines over here.
Yeah, this
so...
is kind of in a sticky situation here.
So patrol coming back around. So then we'll just... It was just a normal champion, right?
Yeah.
So I think we'll just grab it and get rid of it.
Yeah,
so
we'll
we
get
don't
rid
have
of it,
that.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
absolutely. As much as this, like, starts getting my heart going, I'm also like, this is what I live for. Like, these are... You know, we're, like, strategizing and...
Oh, wait. Behind us.
Behind us. Good call. And a champion there as well.
Yeah. So that means spawning rate is fairly high, so maybe we don't want to go too far in.
Yeah. Should we? Oh. I got new shoulder pads. Two armor upgrade. Yeah, honestly, I feel like, yeah, we don't want to venture in too far. Like what we're dealing with here is manageable, and if we go deeper, then I think we could get ourselves into trouble.
Yeah.
But like, even if you're like pulling something to here, but then I guess something's probably gonna respawn here very soon.
I mean, there's a lot of space into the right.
Yeah, that's true. Some space here.
There's something up there which is a champion, so I think we should be fine in here. It's not as dense. So.
Yeah, no, that's good. And yeah, we've only
It's
killed...
a better place to stand than in that corner where a lot of stuff can spawn.
Yeah, and we haven't like killed anything here, really, have we? So
no, we haven't. So this
except
is
that patrol. So yeah.
Yeah. So
this is another like model that they've used a lot of, isn't it? This cave. So there's a summoner behind that champion, but I think there is enough.
oh, really? I'll pull it back then. It seems like it's far away on the map, but
Yeah, it is.
I think it's that thing again, as like the rear wind mirror.
Yeah, it's just if it like runs away though, it could.
But there's nothing. Well, there is. I don't know how close things are. Oh, it's Corporal Keyshawn who's in here. It's Rambo who's in here.
Ah,
That's the escort quest that we're not going to do.
right,
so-
right.
That's down, isn't it? If I remember correctly. I think.
I don't want to do the escort quest. I'm
No,
assuming
no,
you're
no, no,
the
no, no,
same.
no. I was thinking about this warlock. I just want to see like a line of sight. Okay, imp is incoming. So,
Oh, I can use my exorcism on that. I forgot about that.
another 60.
All right, that's fairly comfortable. But is there any champions further on here, or?
There's a tracker up ahead, together with the champions. We don't necessarily. Then there's summoners. I mean, there's a mix of everything, but it gets a little bit more dense.
Yeah. Do we want to like?
Well,
edge our way-
actually, wait a second. Because it gets dense in this direction, but that's a wall.
There's a champion.
Oh, nothing happened. Yeah. So I think there's like I think if I remember correctly that Keyshawn and the others are down, like on a level down, and I think that's the other ray in the cave. So I think we might actually be good up here, but just move closely.
There'll probably be mobs to the left here, right?
The left.
Yeah, a summoner. There's a summoner
Yeah.
and a champion.
Not champion. Oh yeah, there is. There's 3.
What if we just check out just the starting area here? See if
Has there been respawns?
looks like we've got a champion there, look. Which we can kill in this area, which we know is fairly safe.
How many do we need? Just 4 more. Well, 3 more after this one.
Yeah. Yeah, so we don't need to do anything wild.
No.
Is there anything up that spawned in the...
Yes, there is.
Okay. I guess we can use this. We'll use this area. That's
Yeah.
the killing grounds. And there's a respawn there. Tracker. I don't know why I stunned it. I had this instinct that it was gonna like shout for help or something. Just be careful with that one before you pull it, because it was quite near to a summoner. But I think you got it.
I only
Got it.
I
You
can,
got it. Nice.
I can see on the map if they're moving. So. Okay, just one more. What do we have? That's okay. Stay here.
So one to the left.
Yeah.
Look at all these just piled up here. That is strategy.
I already know now that Mike will comment on this and be like that we're fools not to fighting our way out and stuff like that. But you know
Yeah,
what?
so
I'm fine with Hearthstone.
unheroic.
Yeah.
Is this the Hearthstone?
Yeah.
Okay. Such a recon job, like just in, out.
Yeah.
I love how you
So
just
is it-
initiated it before me. Like, what if I got a bunch of respawns or something, you know? There was no audible cue there that you were Hearthstoning. It was just, right, I'm gone, bye!
besides me saying Hearthstoning. But yeah, no, I had my.
I don't know, I thought you were playing a mobile game.
I was. I did have my. I was ready to cancel it. So.
Okay, fair. Alright,
Okay.
well, I guess we're stopping there for today.
I was thinking that, yeah.
Yeah. It's been a bit of a slog, hasn't it? Lots of Gnoll killing.
Mm-hmm.
But again,
That being said, we did end on having 2 quests to go deliver next time. That's the first thing. So
yeah, 3 quests actually.
3 quests.
Yeah, we've got the Blackrock Champions, the Shadowhide Penance, and Yowler's Paw.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yes.
Paw.
Yep.
So we've got, a few quests there, and then it looks like it's... Oh, where did I pick up this Stockades quest?
I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
what we picked up in Lakeshire. So probably gonna
Oh, was that Stockage? Oh, there we go. Yeah, get rid of that. Don't
get
need
rid of that. So yeah, it looks like we'll probably work on these Red Ridge. That'll get us probably another level. Then we can either go back to Wetlands. We can also potentially visit Duskwood to start some quests off there.
To be fair, the stuff we have left in Red Ridge is just go deliver. Obviously, I don't know if there might be some follow-up stuff actually, so never mind. But I mean, everything else is like 2 elite quests that I don't think I'm interested in.
We've also got Fangor's Paw as well. I wonder if that's in a cave near where we were killing the Gnolls today in Red Ridge.
I don't know where he is. I have a feeling he might be in one of those.
Betrayer of Stormwind.
Yeah. I don't know if I like that quest. To be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've had my fill of Gnolls for a while anyway. So yeah, do you want to come over here and say goodbye, Marty?
Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Good spot. We can always strategize off stream a little bit.
Do you want to bring your character over here?
Oh, okay. If you don't want to come to me, then I guess I'll
No,
just
no,
go over there.
under here, look.
Yeah, it's fine.
For whom the bell knolls.
Oh, God.
I don't know which one of those is going to be the episode title.
For whom the bell knolls. That's my vote. It's a Metallica song title, so
Okay.
I appreciate that one.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Good Elf. You just named this. Just named this episode. So thank you very much for that. And yes, this has been Talking WoW, playing Hardcore Classic. We made some progress, very very small progress today, but I think we're setting ourselves up. I was trying to say earlier, but I think we're setting ourselves up for a bit of a boost in one of these sessions where we'll probably get for a few levels. But again, it's getting slower, isn't it? The higher level you get, the XP doesn't come quite as easy, and well, A lot of care was taken today, I think, with what we were doing, Marty.
We just need to find those, here's the zone with just kill quests. Go kill everything, and then we're golden. then we'll get 3 levels.
Isn't that called Stranglethorn Vale?
I think it is, yeah.
Well, anyway, to wrap it up, I've been Tom. That's been Marty. We've been talking WoW, playing WoW, World of Warcraft, Hardcore Classic, and we are still alive. Bye-bye.
Still alive.
Alright, that's a little clip for the YouTube there. And yeah, that's it. That's all